morning, good afternoon, depending on where you're watching us from. It's always wonderful and interesting and great being in front of you to just share moments with you, to just talk about few things with you. It's always wonderful when we get feedback from you of how this program and other programs in the TV are helping you. We are glad to hear that God is working and God is doing a few things in your life thanks to Wema TV. And also financial diet that we are feeding and getting to grow financially. Our aim and our hope here at Wema TV is to find you, and on the financial diet is to find you financially sound. We said there are three levels. I always say this: there are three levels. There are those that are financially astute, there are those that are in between, and those that are financially ailing. Our desire is that if you're ailing or you're in between, is that you will grow, that you will get to cultivate disciplines and do few things that will catapult you to be a financially astute person. And if you're financially astute, we always are happy to hear you share your wisdom with us and the wisdom that we share with other people and help other people grow. Our desire is that at the end of this life, because we are not, we all have a limited time in this world. We have 150 years, others will have 50 years, others will have 70, depending on the amount of time that God will allow us to stay in this world, that we will have made financially sound decisions that are going to make us better people, that will make us people that have influence, not only in our lives, not only in our families, but also in the community, and that humanity will be happy when you rest or when you go to meet the Maker, that you were born in such a time as this. So that's our desire, that we will grow and get better, and we will get to help each other grow, help other people. Our families are going to celebrate us when we hit our 150 years that we were born on such a time as this. So I'm always very happy and very excited. Last week we shared, I just spoke from my heart and talked about how it's important to, when God blesses you and God lifts you up, that you're able to use what it is that you've been given, because it doesn't belong to you, it belongs to God. Now, 2 weeks ago, actually one and a half weeks ago, I attended a seminar, and we had a wonderful, fantastic time. And as we were in that seminar, I realized it's important to share what I will share with you today, because it all starts somewhere. God said, "Let us create man in our image and likeness." Genesis 1 and verse 26. And he had his likeness and he had his image as the outcome. And he worked towards having a man with his image and likeness who will have dominion. He looked at the ultimate result. And today I'm talking about the power of vision, or the power of what you see. It's always very important to know. And as I shared with my friends and my senior pastors and bishops and other friends that had assembled in that seminar, we were talking about investment opportunities, and we realized that even as we work towards investing, even as we look at investing, even as we look at making money, even as we look at bettering ourselves financially, even as we look at saving, the ultimate, why are you saving? You have to have a vision. You have to have a why. Why is it that I'm starting this business? Why is it that I am giving? Why is it that I am going to my friends and relatives and asking for information and knowledge from them? A vision. The Bible says in Ecclesiastes that time and chance, Ecclesiastes 9:11, time and chance happens to us all. All of us. When we wake up in the morning, we all have the same amount of time. And I remember there was a show, if you've not watched that show, you can go and check that show out, when I was talking about time is money. Every time, every morning that we wake up, we all have 24 hours of the day. And whatever it is that we do with that time, whatever it is that makes you go out, makes you work hard, makes you put in effort, is vision. There are people who will have in mind that at the end of the day that I will have made 100,000, or I will have made 1,000 shillings, or I'll have made 100 shillings by the end of this day. And that ultimate goal of making money, this is the target that I have at the end of the day. That's the vision that you have. There are people who will say, by the end of the day, by the end of this month, I want to have gotten out of debt. I want to have reduced my debt from being 200,000 to bring it down by 20,000 to 180,000. Or I want to have bettered someone else's life by starting a business. I remember a friend of mine sharing with me of how he started a business and got some wonderful person that within a month they had made 5,000 shillings, and then within 2 months they had made 10,000 shillings, and it grew. It has been growing month after month. What drives you every time you wake up in the morning? Every time God grants you that 24 hours, what is it that makes you motivated? When you are a bishop or a pastor, what is it that drives you or moves you to do what is it that you do? And I know you're wondering, where am I going with these questions that I'm asking? What is it that moves you or takes you back to school? I remember when I was doing my CPAs, I never wanted to go to do a degree. I thought a degree is a waste of time. But then again, I realized it's important to do that and to do a master's, and I still aspire to do a PhD and continue on and on and on. But why? What drives me? When I am standing, I'm sitting in front of you, what drives me to come here and sit in front of you? As I said, we have a vision, and we look and aspire to having you move from a financially struggling person to a financially astute individual. That's our vision. That's my desire, that you will grow, that you will get better, that you will improve yourself. That's my vision. That's my ultimate. When you start that business and that company, what drives you? What is it that makes you wake up in the morning? I remember someone telling me and counting the losses that they have made in the business that they were doing. There were many people that have stolen their money. And I remember in last week's show, I said, it's very, very important for you. If you owe someone money, please pay them back their money. But what is it that moves you? You have made losses and made people have stolen your money, but yet you stick to that business. You're still doing it over and over again. Someone was telling me a billionaire, they have a minimum of 7 income streams, different. Why? Because they want to stay liquid. They want to have, I remember when talking about cash flows, they want to have cash inflows, increasing the amount of monies that they are making. And someone said that money follows vision. When you come up with a vision, there is going to be money flowing. And some people will tell you that you need money to start a business. You need money to transact, to do ABCD. And I will tell you that's not the case, because there are many instances and many cases that we've had money following people that didn't have money, but they had a vision. They had reason to better people's lives. They looked at how people's lives will be bettered or improved. And they shared their vision with people. And I know in this country, we're not very good in raising capital. But then again, there are people who will come and fund a business idea that makes sense. There are people who will come and give you money because they like your vision. They like where you're going. The vision that you have makes sense, and they know that they will make money. At the end of the day, as an investor, what is my vision? My vision is to make money, better, increase returns. I will look at the return on equity. I will look at return on investment. I will look at returns on what I have put into your business. That's my vision, making money. And that vision motivates us. And it's important to have people that will motivate your vision, people that will widen your vision scope, people that will make sure that I don't know whether you've ever sat next to a person that when they speak, you begin getting faith, or you begin believing in yourself, believing, yes, I can do this. And seeing yourself in a position from position of weakness to a position of affluence, to a position of breaking barriers and moving on and on and on. I remember we all celebrate the Ineos, our Eliud Kipchoge champion, who said that he desired to break the 2-hour barrier, and he worked towards that vision. And we all celebrate him because no human being has ever done that. And we all say that no human being is limited, but he believed in his vision. And he had people that supported his vision, and he worked towards ensuring that that barrier that no human being has ever broken was broken. What vision do you have? What is it that you dream about? If your vision is too small, I remember one day my bishop was preaching and was telling us, if you have never seen anything apart from a Peugeot that is in your village, you've never seen anything apart from that, that is all that you're going to believe, and that is all that you're going to look forward to. That is how limited your vision is going to be. Travel. Talk to people that have traveled. Talk to people that have done what is it that you aspire to do. Not only that, people that have done even bigger things than you've done. And that will motivate you and mold what it is that you aspire. What is it that you think? The children of Israel, God took them from Israel and is taking them to Canaan. He was telling them about a land full of milk and honey. And they had never seen it. And at one point, God had to take 3 spies that went to actually see what is it that was in that land that flowed with milk and honey. And when they came back, some of them said there were giants. You know, there are people who will always see impossibilities. There are people who will always see things that can limit you. But there were people who said, we have a God that took us away from captivity and promised us this land. And we have this vision. Yes, it flows with milk and honey. It's always good to go to that place. It's called imagination. You imagine and you have a vision. You put it down and write it in bold letters. The Bible says, write it down so that a man that runs can read it. You know, it's very clear. It's not vague. I know what I want to be. I know where I want to be 5 years from now. I remember when we were in our master's class, there's one lecturer who came to us and told us to put down our personal development plans. We do 1 year, 5 years, and then 10 years. You know, where do you want to be 1 year from now? Where do you want to be 5 years from now? Where do you want it to be 10 years from now? And that was very good because it made us think and plan and craft a journey. You know, look at resource. The people who will come and look at your vision and invest in that vision. The people who are going to like your vision and they will partner with you on the vision. I know of someone who wanted to plant and they said, I like this idea, but I don't have a field to plant. Someone said, I'll partner with you. I'll give you my field because I'm not doing anything with it. Let's partner. Let's do this thing together. There's a vision. If you have a vision, let you not see discouragement and things that are going to hinder you, but look at possibilities, write it down, and believe in your vision, because your vision will attract money for you. Your vision will open doors for you. I was telling someone, I remember us having a discussion somewhere, and someone was asking, what is it that makes us buy some things that we buy, and yet we didn't need them? For example, a mobile phone. 10 years ago, no one, actually 15 years ago, no, 20 years ago, very few people had mobile phones. But right now, a mobile phone is a requirement. Everyone has it. When you don't have it, you feel like there's something that you're missing. Because someone had a vision that one day they will ease in communication, they will meet a need, or even create a need and sell it to us, and let us realize and understand how important it is to easily communicate. And people will buy into the vision, people will invest, and that will make you money. That will make you money. We all know about computers. 50 years ago, we never used to have the small computers that we have right now. Even our phones acting like computers. We used to have these big machines that only few people used to operate them. Right now, everyone has it because someone had a vision of how to ease in our activities and how we do things, how we plan our projects, there are softwares and apps that have come to make sure that human beings are comfortable. You're answering a need, but it starts with a vision. Please, whatever it is that you do, dream, think, imagine. Someone said, and I felt that like it was an insult, but it's actually true, that there's a part of this world that fears thinking. And I pray that you don't become that one person that fears thinking. Think. Expand your mind. Grow your mind. Visualize what you want to become. Grow what you want to become. If your vision is too small, it doesn't scare you. Improve on it and expand on it. And get people that challenge you to be better, to be bigger, and to do better and to do bigger things. And if you fail, don't lose heart. Lift up yourself and dream again. Because this world, we only live once. You will not have two lives, you'll only have this one life. And God put in you every resource, every dream, everything that you require to better humanity. There is a big dream in you. There is a big vision in you. Do something about it. Myers Monroe said that they're buried in the graveyard. There's so many dreams and so many visions that are buried there because people dared not to believe. People dared not to think, and they were scared of their dreams. They never spoke to people. They never sought advice from people that would help them, the people that will guide them, the advisors that will do it. And some will even do it without even charging you. You know, don't give up. Don't let your dream die. Don't let your vision die. My desire is that we'll all have wonderful and great visions, and let's do something about it, and money will follow. We will get investments, we will get profits, we will employ people that will be praying for you because you dreamt and you invested, you opened a company, and when you open a company, people who are employed in that company, and those people that you've employed in that company will be praying for you, will be blessing your life, will be remembering you, and the more you invest, the more you follow your vision, the more you will answer people's lives. And you will better humanity. That's my prayer. God bless you. I'm happy to have shared with you those so briefly. And I pray that money will follow them that will pursue their visions. Them that are going to invest in their vision. Invest time. It might not be easy. It might be difficult. But whatever it is that you do, do not give up on your vision. God will supply. God will meet you. God will come through for you. God bless you and have yourself a wonderful and great evening, a wonderful and great morning, depending on where you're from. And we look forward to having another amazing and a wonderful time with you. God bless you.
Wema TV, the voice of hope.